Hello Pioneers, welcome back to another episode in our Satisfactory series. Last episode, we finalized iron production with smart plates and rotors and cleaned up our early game factories. This episode, we tackle the coal requirements for steel production. With the nearest coal mine over a kilometer away, we test out automated tractors, build a makeshift road, and set up an automated route to bring back coal to our base. Let's get into it. In last episode and this episode, I've just done a little bit of cleanup, nothing major, just all the boring admin stuff, just adding some extra walkways and ramps and like little walls and stuff to make our factory make a little more sense and it's not dangling in midair. Adding some stairs everywhere now and then. The only major change that I've made is fixing up the throughput for our reinforced iron plates. So before we had 4 copper wire makers, and the output of those 4 makers were being split for everything to go up into our copper cables area and being stored over here in our shopping mall. But our 4 assemblers that are making reinforced iron plates, I did the maths wrong on them last episode, and they actually need more than a full Mark II belt worth of copper wire to support 4. So here's what I've done. These 4 now that make 30 each are forming one Mark II belt, which is feeding into our reinforced iron plates. I just created 2 extra ones over here to create the copper wires for the rest of the processes, like turning into copper cable and storing. Now, viewers have suggested some awesome tips, and I'm going to show you one of them now that I've learned. So these assemblers over here, we've got 4 of them making reinforced iron plates, and at normal 100% clock speed, they take 37.5 wire per minute. Apparently I can press N and do my maths here. 37.5 times 4, that's 150, which is higher than our 120 Mark II belt. So obviously they can't support that. To get it down to 120, we need to bring this down to 30 per minute. So we need to change the clock speed down to 80. And that way we run these 4 machines capped out at the wire input throughput limit of a Mark II belt, which is 30 per minute each times 4, which is a 120. So with that happening, all 4 of these should now function mostly continuously. I know there's like a little bit of gap for some reason somewhere. I'm not sure why it's not functioning mostly continuously, even though my maths checks out. But it's fine. It's creating a lot more iron plates now. I've just done a lot of random bug fixing around my base as well, and just added some walkways and ramps and stuff so we can move around more smoothly. But that's about it. If you notice some random factory changes between last episode and this episode, that is why. Now, another commenter suggested this crouching sliding jump lets you jump way further than a normal jump. So this is a normal sprinting jump. Let's use this to measure. That gives you like 1.5 tiles of distance. But if I crouch and then jump, that gives you like 2 tiles of distance. So yeah, crouching and then jumping gets you further, but I'm not going to move around by crouching and jumping constantly. That would be terrible. Also, I've just moved some concrete into this storage container for convenience, but otherwise the game's just been running a little bit in the background, and I've just put in some excess materials into here just to convert into some more coupons. And now I have 5 coupons to use because we're going to use it to buy some decorative stuff. The other thing a few of you have been suggesting is I start touching on the advent calendar. I wanted to avoid it to enjoy the true vanilla experience, but you know what? We should live a little and just have a look at this advent calendar and seeing what we can actually do. What do we do? Enter a numeric number. 1. What? That's so random.
This data cartridge contains the Fixmas MAM tree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first 2 branches. If this seems convoluted and/or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand.
Okay, Ada. That's fine. We'll do your event. Let's put this thing into our MAM. Fixmas holiday event. We need 1 of these. Let's research the Fixmas tree base. See, this is why I didn't want to do this, because it's distracting us from stuff we actually need to do, but it's fine. So we need another 1 of these, some candy, and some of these.
To build and decorate a giant Fixmas tree with style. The Fixmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made, like Fixmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet the bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand. Trust me, that glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
What do we need? Fixmas tree branch. So how does this work? What do we do with these Fixmas gifts? We have some. We have 60. It said it disabled it from being crafted by hand. So how do I actually open these Christmas gifts? Fixmas gifts. Well, I don't have the tree branch. I'm confused already what it was saying. I don't understand where the recipes for the Fixmas stuff is. It's not in a crafting bench. Is it in our equipment bench? No. Oh, we can craft cartridges out of Fixmas gifts. Okay. That's fair enough. Then how do I make this green tree-like thing? So with a cartridge, oh, we need the candy canes, which require the 50 Fixmas leaves. The Fixmas leaves apparently require something. Fixmas tree branch. I'm confused already. Oh, there's a number here.
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this.
Nuke
Such
obelisk.
a shame.
What? So this is a massive bomb. I'm gonna save this thing for something. But let's just click all the other Fixmas stuff. A very merry Fixmas. What is that? A new track?
A reminder that human creativity does have its limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Fixmas song ever imagined.
Okay. I see number 2. It's over here.
That's just poetic.
This is 200 screws. Okay. That seems useless. Let's see if there's anything else cool. Let's find number 3. I see a 13 here. There's rebar gun bullets. I don't even have a rebar gun. This is just cluttering my inventory. Whoever told me about this is a troll. Why would I want to do this? Now I got even less inventory space. Fantastic. Come on, give me something useful. We haven't found number 3 yet. Oh, this just tells you where it is. You just keep adding every single number in. Red ornament. Okay. Oh, Lord. We're just getting more and more crap.
There's no escaping the Fixmas spirit with this red ornament build gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
5 Fixmas coupons. Fix-it coupons, I mean.
Gift,
amazing.
I suppose.
That's what we needed. We're missing 4. More of these hard drives.
This
Fair enough.
cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked. Fix-it thought it was being...
Oops. Didn't mean to skip over her. Just looking for number 6. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. That's a sneaky little 6. What is this? Basic Fixmas skins. Okay, cool. Don't really care about skins right now. That's not going to help our progression.
These Fixmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
Fantastic. Ada thinks a lot like me. She's very all about efficiency. What is this,
What
though?
a thrill.
Shockwave. Okay. I don't have the Nobelisk detonator, so none of this is actually useful to me. Do we see an 8? There's a 25 here. Is this just corresponding to the days of December? It's a calendar.
This cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked.
Let's see if we can find 9. I don't see 9 anywhere. I see a 12 though.
For some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this.
Oops. Did it again. There's 9. Oh, 25 tickets. Amazing.
I would have given you something more meaningful.
No, that was very meaningful. Thank you. I probably won't interact with the other Fixmas events, but we will take all of these.
By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
My mental state is just depressed from constantly being insulted by Ada. 11? Oh, there it is. Very hidden. Oh, some medical inhalers. That's kind of useful.
Humans tend to catch colds during the winter. It would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, Fix-It has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case.
Cool. 12? I see 12, but I can't click 12. So are we on the 12th day of the event? So it doesn't correspond to the calendars. There's like 24, 17. Wait, but there's 17. Did I already grab 12? What is that?
Fix-It wants you to know
Coal?
that you matter.
Thanks. 13, 14. Okay, more
This
data
cartridge
cartridges.
enables the last branches of the Fixmas Mantry to be unlocked, which means we will both be celebrating the end of this event soon.
Okay, let's go. We're almost there. 15, 16, 17. 15 we've already got. 16. There it is. Anything else useful? A gift. Premium Fixmas skins. Cool.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle. This vehicle decoration can be found in the customizer.
I think that's it, right? Did I miss one? 16. Yep, 17 we've already gotten, and I'm guessing 18 is tomorrow because it's the 18th. Yep, data's not arrived yet. All right, I've interacted with the Fixmas calendar. We've got something useful, which is our 30 Fixmas Fix-It coupons. Fixmas, Fix-It. Very hard to pronounce. But we've got our 5 coupons here. We'll take those as well. Now we can buy some stuff from our awesome shop. The thing that I wanted to buy, because the next thing that we're going to do today, or what our focus today is since we last unlocked the vehicles and we also need to get foundries going, we last time figured out that our foundry recipe to make steel also requires coal. Therefore, we need to get to a coal source. Our coal source is either over here where our power plant is, or over here, or over here. Either way, it's about 1 kilometer away. So we can run a belt is one of our options, but let's explore using a car. They gave us a car for a reason, and I think this is the reason. So to do that, we're going to need to build a road over to our coal instead of just walking over there. And instead of just not building a road, I was thinking we can use our shop to get some different architecture stuff just for visual things, like a road barrier. This is cheap. Probably not metal barriers. I like this modern railing concept as well, so I'm going to buy that. Pillars sound pretty useful for holding up my factory. I don't know what these structural beams are for. I'm not sure if they're actually useful. Industrial railings, that's cool. All right, well, what I wanted was foundation, I think. Nope, not in foundation. Is it customizer? Here we go. Coated concrete foundation, that's not available, but we can get asphalt, and concrete foundation material. I think we'll go for asphalt because that's what ground is made out of. Now, the other thing I wanted is some patterned lines, but I'm not sure they're available to me. Arrow patterns, foundation patterns. If they work the way I think they work, dotted lines, center dotted line, factory zone patterns sound pretty cool as well. Let's go with this center dotted line for our asphalt to make it look like a road. I know it seems like a waste of 4 coupons, but look, we can get more coupons whenever we want. Let's treat ourselves. It is Fixmas after all. We spend 10 of our coupons on this random stuff. So let's take a look at what that might look like. So let me empty my inventory of all the crap I don't need now from all this Fixmas calendar stuff. All right, let's go and check out this new concrete. I've also redone my toolbars, by the way, if you've noticed or haven't noticed or don't care. Doesn't really matter, but just letting you guys know. All right, foundation. Didn't I check out and get all those items? Yeah, I've definitely spent it. Where is my asphalt? Well, I've got my modern railing and road barrier. Isn't it a foundation, this asphalt? Asphalt foundation material purchased. Do I need something for my customizer? That was a thing, right? Let me figure this out. I think this is a customizing thing. Build gun upgrade customizer. What is a build gun? Did I not make a build gun? Is this a MAM thing? Like I can't customize things yet? No, the build gun is just my queue. This is the build gun. There's a customizer over here. Okay. Materials. There we go. Asphalt foundation. What? Why is this? Don't tell me I have to paint a normal. Okay, so it's just a normal foundation which I have to paint. That's annoying. So I have to build a foundation, for example. Let's build a couple. Then I have to customize it. Can I like drag this? Can I bind this to like 9? Oh, I can. I can drag a customizer onto my hotkey, and then I can do more stuff. Like how do I paint those things? Patterns. There we go. I've learned this. Center dotted line, and that looks like a road. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Like that and that. There we go. Then we can make it like a little road like this. Cool. This is exactly what I wanted. I don't know if we can change the color of this. I can't even really tell under this lighting what color this is. But yeah, okay. We got it. Now I made a new build menu just for this. So let's go figure out how these truck stops work. Well, first of all, Should we figure out how the truck stops work, or should we go and get our coal first? Maybe we should build ourselves a truck that we can drive to the coal. Maybe it'll be faster. Who knows? A lot of things to investigate. Our first question is which direction is our coal and where do we even want to get it from? Let's have a scan again. So we know this is our power plant coal facing that way, and we've got 4 of them. That's fantastic. Now we don't want to use the power plant coal to bring to base. What we want to do is probably get this coal directly south of us. It's a pure coal mine, so it'll give us 60 coal per second. And let's just double check, is 60 per second enough for our foundry? Ooh, sorry, I say per second, I meant per minute. 1 takes 45. I kind of wanted it to work at the capacity of full belt, so I actually need more than a single belt of coal to get like a decent amount of ice. Wait, what? I just bounced on this thing and got an achievement. Wow, it's a bounce pad. Hello, that's fun. Stuck under my factory also. Alright. That's a little bit annoying. That means we might need to use the coal over here. So if this is the only source of coal, we either have to merge these 2 sources of coal, which is pure. Wait, no, pure is 120, isn't it? Normal is 60. Alright, so cool. We just need this 1 source of coal. Let's go check it out. It's directly south of us. We haven't explored south yet, so we can definitely explore southward and see what's going on there. Now, if we figure out where we want to build our steel foundry, I kind of want it on the other side. So where would make sense to put like a truck stop then in that case? If our hub is over here, then it kind of makes sense for the truck stop to go here. Let's see how big it is. It's not that big. Let's just have a look. Let's just put it down somewhere. The surface is too uneven. It doesn't like this. I want to put it anywhere.
Fix-It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Okay, cool. We'll worry about the refueling in a second, but at the moment, it just looks like it's got some input and output. So if we think about it in terms of where we want to eventually, it's going to be loading and unloading coal and potentially other materials, right? So maybe we should just put it on the back over here, centered to our hub, and then it can bring in other materials that we might or might not need. Something like this. We can always move it one day. It might be a bit annoying to move, but let's just chuck it here for now, I think. We'll have it going like that and facing this way. That way all the material can come in. Might need a bit more pathway for it. But just something like that, right? So where does the truck go then? I have no idea where the truck goes. It's also very important where the truck actually goes. I reckon it goes underneath here, which is, I guess, fine, because then we can get it to drive down that away. So let's assume this top bar over here is for the truck. Let's get some power to this thing. Okay, we've got our truck stop powered. Now we need a truck. Missing some rotors. Let's bring some rotors with me because I want to build a truck stop on the other side as well. So our rotors are here. We've got plenty of rotors now. And there's our truck. It's the tractor. Look at it. It's so
can use any type
huge.
Of
It's like a little
fuel and have a
box.
self-driving feature, much like Pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Okay. My employee data is subject to other means of surveillance. Fair enough. You can press Q to start recording, and I guess you can save the path. Alright, that's cool. We'll figure out how to do that in a second. How do I get out of this thing? I can honk, open record menu, load path. The default key to exit a vehicle is E. Get on and off is the same button. That makes a lot of sense. Let's put some fuel in there. How do I put fuel in there? I can open their crafting bench, and I can chuck fuel into it. Okay, vehicle storage and crafting bench. What is a crafting bench? I can have the vehicle craft things automatically? What? Why would I, what? All right, let's drive this thing. Oh, it's a bit interesting to control. Cool. How do I know if it's like docked to the docking station? F to load cargo into tractor. All right, cool. So it looks like it takes one tile worth of space, so we can build a road with one tile. Let's see how that might look. So if we do something like this, I'm wondering, can we use the steepest foundation to go down, which is this foundation? Or do we need like a less steep foundation? Let me see if our little tractor is capable of driving down this ramp and driving up this ramp for that matter. I mean, it's capable of just jumping off like that. That's fine. I mean, it seems to be perfectly happy to go up this steep ramp, which is perfectly fine. I feel like there's not enough room for it to do a 3-point turn here. It's like just barely enough room for it to do a 3-point turn here and then go back, which is fair enough. All right, let's drive this thing over down south and check out that coal source. It's definitely faster than me walking. Just hopefully I don't run out of biofuel on my way. Can't really see. Oh wait, it is. It says 191 biofuel down there. Oh, it tips. This is cool. Going for a nice scenic drive, and I see a lot of random stuff to pick up. So let's go over here. I feel like I'm gonna lose my tractor in random places. There's 2 slugs over here. I'm okay for slugs right now, but when we see them, we might as well pick them up. 1 more over there. All right, we're up. Let's get this slug. What is this thing? Do we know what this is? And do we care? It's a walking... What? What is this thing? It's creating death. Is this something I chainsaw down? Alright, this is creating a lot of death. Lucky I have these medical inhalers. Oh, that restores all your health. I need to know if this is something I chainsaw or not, because I can't hit it with my Xeno Basher. So let me try chainsaw it. It's not something I chainsaw either. Okay, get out of here. I don't know what that is and how to deal with it. Maybe I need the rebar gun to shoot it. All right, anyway, I'm getting distracted by the world. Let's continue back on our car, which I've already lost. I knew I would lose the car. Oh, we got some more sulfur over here, I think. No, it's limestone. Don't want limestone. Oh, got some action over here. There's another blue slug over here. There's so many blue slugs. We've got to be a little careful. Remember we learned last time that these blue slugs are usually guarded by some sort of wildlife. Let's check our map, how close we are to the coal. A coal is literally over there somewhere. Let's have a look. Ugh, stop distracting me, you weird wildlife. 280 meters that way. Okay. It's on the other side of this cliff, isn't it? 100 meters directly in front of me. It's just there, isn't it? All right. Let's get our vehicle close to here before we start building our foundations and stuff. I want to figure out the most direct route back home, because we're going to build a big road all the way from home directly to here. So we're going to just leave our vehicle here, or should we start heading there? It seems to be pretty flat road, so we're just going to trust that we can do this and just head back home for now with our vehicle, and then we'll do a test drive and do various things along the way. All right, here we are at the bottom of our foundation. Now, there's no reason we have to build this along the floor. So this is going into the ground. We can go like slightly elevated, like here, and that's going directly south in theory. So we're going to need a lot of concrete and a lot of iron for this. So I'm going to grab all the concrete and all the iron to build our massive road. Wait, this is not where my factory begins. I'm already making mistakes. My truck is meant to start from over there. Silly. And this is just some other ramp for my iron mine. Anyway, let's bring it to where it's actually meant to start. Now we need to decide whether we want something that's like just hanging in midair, or do we want to actually like go against the ground. Obviously we're not going to be able to go against the ground, so let's not worry about it too much. We can add some pillars later on for visual stuff later, but essentially we just want to build something like this as far as possible. We'll grab some iron and we'll grab some concrete so that we don't have to come back too often. Let's grab 2 stacks of each, should be enough. I've also just been chucking randomly full items manually into this box over here, because we don't need like all these iron. That way it can just fill up again. Iron's like pretty fast. Alright, we're just gonna walk and head towards our coal now. We're building a sky bridge. Look how high we are. This is completely structurally sound. Trust me, I'm an engineer. The tensile strength of this material must be absolutely insane that we can just stick them onto each other and it can be levered from all the way back over there and not break. Anyway, I gotta stop talking before I fall off the edge. Now, I believe my coal is just down here. 100 meters that way. Okay, let's just keep going and then see where it's a good place to start going downwards. We should probably start going down here, eh? Because the coal I feel like is just down there somewhere. Yeah, I see it. Alright, let's go back a bit. Don't want to accidentally dismantle the one I'm standing on, but is this a good spot to start going down towards the coal? The coal's like right there. Let's try it. There's a bit of a tree and cliff in the way, which is a bit annoying. I kind of wanted it to be a straight path, but I think those dreams of a straight path is a little bit dodgy right now. Build a ramp here. I think my truck can turn like this, I think, maybe. Is it gonna fall off the... My truck's definitely gonna fall off the edge, isn't it? I have like way too much faith in the ability of my truck to make these tight turns. I see death over there as well. Build some foundations so that we can safely get over here. Is this death? Nope, we're safe. Let's go kill this thing. Anything else threatening us right now? Nope. Now we need to set up a coal mine in such a way that it can load into a truck stop and then be loaded into our base, basically. What is this thing? And is it death? Look at this ominous thing. Summer sloop. We've got an achievement. Gather a summer sloop.
The summer sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
Wow.
There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
What? Okay, Ada. That's a lot of information. Thank you for that. Let's build ourselves a crafting bench. And then, nope, not a crafting bench. It's an equipment workshop. Then we can build ourselves a portable miner. I don't have one on me. Let's set up ourselves a mine over here. Let me just get rid of some of this excess stuff and then we can build our things the way we want. Okay, we can get it mined out like this. Oh, we need to bring power over to this thing as well. Yeah, 120 per minute, which is a full Mark II belt. I want to build some platforms around this to give it some more, basically make it look more organized. So let's snap this to our world grid like this. I'll use this pattern for future miners as well. Oh, is this clipping okay? Not here, but here. There we go. Try out our railings as well, because we bought railings. I think this is a good spot for the half railings, actually. We can use these. No, that's not what I want. I want railings like this and railings like this. This is just decorative, but it's okay. I like it. Do we like this? We could start taking some time to do some fun decorative things, right? Don't have to be all serious efficiency business all the time. We spent our precious our fix-it tickets on this stuff, so we might as well use it. I think that looks nice. Cool. Now we have a little bit of a foundation. We can put our truck stop somewhere linked to this. Where makes sense? So we want the input. We don't care about output, but we definitely want the input somewhere. Can we line up the input to this thing somehow? Is that lined up? I mean, that looks okay. We'll need a Mark II belt to directly go this way. That looks okay. And that should load coal into our truck stop. Now we just got to make sure our truck can come out here, go onto this ramp, and be able to actually drive up this thing. So let's see. Let's try to do it with one set of like ramps. Well, it looks very, very like iffy, I guess. Let's just add some more extra stuff over here to make sure it doesn't fall down something. Oh, I nearly walked off the edge of the world and lost all my stuff. Let me get rid of this set of ramps. We basically want it to drive in a straight line and not do any dangerous turns until we get somewhere safe. Because we don't need to necessarily connect there. That way, if the truck does fall off the edge of the world, it doesn't fall off like over a cliff. This is the height that we want. I think that's too high still. Very hard to tell perspective in this game. I think this is the height that we want, right? If I go this way, why isn't that lined up? That's so weird. Is this floor not vertically aligned to my world grid? Oh god, that's a bit annoying, but that's fine. We can figure it out with some sort of ramps, I guess. I hope there's a ramp that fixes this height issue. Oh man, I should really fix this. That's disgusting. Well, I'm gonna hope I can fix this. But let's just go across a little bit so that if the truck, like driving in a straight line, there's no issue for the truck, right? But then if it does have to do a turn and fall off the edge somewhere, I want it to fall off somewhere that's like not off the edge of a cliff. Then it just falls off over here. So it should be fine. We have these things called 1 meter ramps that should solve this problem. I don't like that I've created this problem, but it is what it is. This is the world. It is snapped to the world grid because all this aligns perfectly fine. Let's try a 2 meter foundation. Maybe that will be perfect. It is perfect. So we're like 2 meters off. Yeah, at least it lines up somewhat. Okay, this is our truck path now. Let's see if our truck can actually drive this path without dying. I'm very nervous because I'm already a bad driver. We also need to get power down this path. Maybe we should get power down first so we can get the coal miner loading some stuff in first. If all else fails, we can always just run a belt from the coal mine back to base. It's going to be a very long belt, but it's fine. It's going to be a very long tier 2 belt. But with my current reinforced iron plate production, it's kind of fine. Can I build while I'm in my car, or is that like not a thing? Let's just get a power line over on this side, I guess. It doesn't really matter where we do our power line. I don't think I can build while I'm in my car, right? Let's just try that. Am I going to need a lot more cable? I don't want to run out of cable halfway through this build. Oh lord, how do I even get my car up here from this ramp? It's not going to be able to jump up. Get another ramp. Can't build. There's no build menu. But let's try driving this car to the other side. I'm not going to try driving the car to the other side. Let's just build the power first and then we'll come back. We'll drive and build these poles at the same time. How about that? That way we don't have to walk all the way there and all the way back. This might just take a while. Now, we did also buy these truck barrier things, right? Didn't we? Road barrier. Does this stop me from falling off the edge? Maybe we can give it a go. They don't go diagonally, but at least this corner is protected so I don't fall off the edge while I turn. We don't need to road barrier the entire bridge, but we could barrier some of the more dangerous turns, I guess. I don't even know if it does anything. I'm not gonna test it here, that's just silly. Let's just turn this tractor. It's perfectly capable of turning, it's like not a problem. Also, there's one of these zoop-de-doop things over there. I forgot what they're called already. Alright, we've pretty much got the power in. Now we've got to figure out how to record a path for the truck to pick up this stuff by itself. Fantastic. This thing should now be mining coal. Let's check. Should be mining coal and putting it into the truck stop. Takes a while for a miner to get started. Got a cool animation. There we go. Now it's starting to drill. And we've got 120 coal per minute coming out of here. Fantastic. Now we just need to somehow get that back to base. So the truck stops thing is here. So it needs to come down here and grab the thing. Build a few more road barriers over here in case we fall off this turn. Oh, scary and dangerous. Oh, we gotta like slow down here so it doesn't like jump off the edge and die. But basically it needs to do a turn here. And then it needs to stop here. And then we can load. Alright, let's give the recording a path a go. So if we queue record menu and start recording, okay, close the loop to finish recording. So F to load cargo. That doesn't work already. Let's just stop recording. I don't think that did anything, right? Why can't I load the cargo? Load. Unload. Vehicle settings is load. Maximum transfer rate 0. Outgoing transfer rate 0. Press F to load cargo. It ain't loading no cargo. Let's try unload. F to unload cargo. Well, unloading works. What was even in the cargo? I have no idea what was even in the cargo, but sure. Well, we want to set it to load, right? So now we want to load cargo. F. Why can't it load cargo? Do I have to configure something here? Maximum transfer rate, 1500 stacks per minute. Ongoing transfer. Oh, does this thing need fuel? Does the cargo thing need fuel? How do I fuel it? Wait. Is one of these fuel and one of these cargo? Oh, Lord. Is that a thing? No, the fuel goes in here. Oh, my God. All right. So we need to put a fuel source in the cargo stations to get them to work. Oh, man. That's going to be super annoying. But essentially, we're going to have to do something like this. Right? And then we can get this to go out to the top if we want it to be, like, not clipping. But now it has its own fuel source, which is the coal in itself. Oh, it's so complicated. Now I can F to load. Is it loading? Still not loading anything. There's no more coal in here. All the coal has gone into fuel. Wait, what? Wait, it already loaded everything into the thing? Oh, it already loaded everything. Okay. The heck? That was fast. So let's start recording and let's see what this does. F to load cargo. And then let's just go over here and then tell it to... Oh, it doesn't like that. So let's just go do a 3-point turn like this. And then get it to go around here. Is this recording? That did not record anything. You know, after thinking about this for a second, I have no faith in this truck's ability to actually make this turn. So what I'm actually going to do is put a ramp here. Just to clear these rocks. And then get it to turn around the edge this way. Get it to turn around the truck stop. Something like this. Let's try that. Let's try recording this. So basically we want it to be here, centered. Let's hit Q to start recording. Then we want to hit F to load the cargo. I assume that's loaded the cargo even though there was no animation whatsoever. Let's start getting it to go over to the other truck stop. Very carefully. Oh, okay, this thing is an issue. Okay, never mind. Let's fix that. Oh, already screwed up. So we'll get this to be... Wait, did I stop recording? I never stopped recording, eh? Stop recording and delete path. No paths to load. Alright, good. That's what I want. Now I need to get this truck back. It's actually legitimately stuck. So I just deconstruct it and build a new one. All my coal's on me now, isn't it? Put the coal back in here. Try to make a better path for the truck. Go up a bit more. Go around this way. You can drive through here, no issues. And it needs to go back down somehow. Now this going down is going to be an issue. It can just... I don't want it to like fall down. Let's see how I can make this work. Oh man, this is super annoying. Can't do that. We'll just go across one more then. Do another little turn, I think. Man, that's super annoying. I think it's just easier if we just get it to go a longer distance around. What I mean by that is we'll just get it to go around the back. Like this. Get it to loop around behind the miner. Something like that. Let's give that a go. Build ourselves a new truck. Alright. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. Let me fix that. Alright, we want to be here. We want to load the cargo into the tractor. Why isn't there an animation for the loading? Did that load? Fuel. Fine. How do I load? Load. Just transfer stacks per minute. That's fine. There we go. That worked. So let's start recording. Now it's loading. Fantastic. Then we need to go over here and get it to actually make a path to our destination back home. It's going to be very careful while I drive it so it doesn't fall off the cliff. These turns are a little bit sketchy. We'll have to see if it actually manages to drive this loop. So if I go... Oh. So if I go over here and close the loop here, let's see if the truck is able to do this. Okay, it says it's stopped recording and there is a path, right? So if I go to autopilot, how do I turn the autopilot on? Enable autopilot. Is it going to do something? It's got the path nodes. Enter path. Okay, let's save these path nodes as test. Path has now been selected as the current vehicle path. Test 15, fuel per trip 3. Okay, load the path. Enable autopilot. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Disable, enable autopilot. It doesn't... Ah, I have to be off the vehicle and then it starts doing it. Okay. Seems to know what it's doing. Looks a bit scary and sketchy, but seems to be okay. Oh. That was super sketchy. It literally drives exactly the way I drove it. I thought it would be smart enough to like be able to drive, like optimize the path and just do what it does, but... And then it loads all the coal and then it continues. Okay. Let's disable the autopilot and let's delete the path. Let's get this back over here. Oh, no. Whew, that was close. Oh, my coal. Alright, let's try to make a path now. This might take a while and a few goes to get right, but let's try again. So we'll start the tractor here. So we'll press F to load. And we'll start recording. Okay, once it's loaded its cargo, we can go. Wait, it's already got a path. Oh, hold on. Let me try that again. Delete path. Let's just delete this path. Then we'll hit Q to start recording. We'll press F to load the cargo. Why isn't it loading? So while I'm recording, it can't load. It just can't load for some reason. Because I already got cargo. Let me put all the cargo back in here. This is super sketch. Like, this is not an easy thing to do. I hope trains are easier than this. So let's go Q again. Let's start recording. We'll press F to load the cargo. We'll have to wait for the full time it takes to load the cargo. Alright, now we have to make the path without making any mistakes. Feel like it's already bad. I've gone through most of the turns. So let's go and drive it all the way back to base and unload the cargo, and then we're going to drive it all the way back here. It's a shame you can't like edit the speed between the nodes and how fast it travels. Like it all depends on me. Oh crap, it clipped that tree a little bit. I might have to go cut that tree down or something. Alright, that gets us to the docking station, where we need to stop. And we need to configure this to be an unloading station. Now we're still recording, right? Yep, we're still recording. So now we gotta unload. Doesn't let me unload for some reason. Ah, right. Because this thing doesn't have a thing. I think we've stopped here long enough, maybe. Let's just head back. We'll know the unloading will eventually work. Then we just need to do a 3-point turn and start heading back. I have no faith this truck is going to be able to do this path by itself on autopilot. Oh, that was not good for the recording. Is it going to do that every time? Oh my god. Oh no, no, no. That was bad. But there's the finish line. It's not the best path. Alright, now we can save this path and call it Coal Route 1. And save it. Now I'm going to take some coal out of here and bring it with me to start loading up the other thing. And now I'm going to try to see if this thing can autopilot. Alright, it's going to try it. Let's follow it around and see. So if I was a better driver, I could make a better path. This looks so sketchy, holy crap. And it's so slow. Can't I edit these path nodes to be like... Wait, I can edit this node. I can delete the node. If I delete the node, will it mess everything up though? I'm going to try to get ahead of it and load up that unloading station. Is it just going to wait at each node? Delete the node to edit the path of the vehicle. They're literally doing exactly what I did when I did this drive. I mean, technically it's working. Now, whether this thing can throughput at 120 coal per minute with my terrible driving is another question. If it can't, we'll probably end up replacing all of this with just one long belt. It seems to be more reliable than the truck. Let's see if it can make its way back down here. It's gonna come and run me over, isn't it? So it's there waiting. Is it waiting? Let me configure this truck station. We're gonna put some coal in there. Wait. The truck station has stuff now. It's unloaded. Even without fuel. Oh, it's going. Get this thing self-fueling in case the truck station does need fuel. And yeah, we got coal back to our base. Amazing. And we can see if the truck ever comes back here and does it again. Do I need to build a new truck just to hide these nodes now? Because I don't want to see them all the time. No? Are these things just going to be there forever? Alright, we're going to have to see if this tractor ever comes back. I have no faith that it's ever coming back. I can see it in the distance. It's like, oh, going over there. It's barely making it. We can definitely run a belt, look, in the end of the day, if it doesn't work. But it seems to have managed to unload the station perfectly fine. Fuel consumption. Why does this thing need to consume fuel? That's what I don't understand. It's already powered. Or does this thing load the fuel that's in here into the truck? Is that how it works? I have no idea. But I think it's working. See if the truck comes back and loads more cargo into here. And what happens when it's full also? I have no idea. Please come back, truck. Don't tell me it's fallen off the edge. Can I see it on the map? Oh, I can see it on the map. It's doing its thing. It's trying to make its way around and coming back. Oh, cool. So it's working. We've pretty much set up our first automated truck stop. I don't feel like these are a very reliable mode for transport, so I'm not going to use these very often until I get whatever next mode of transport it is. But check it out. Our little truck's coming back. I think I can see it in the distance over there. Fantastic. Doesn't seem to be struggling with that tree too much. Did it come back with another load of coal though? Let's see how much coal is in here. We've got about 3 rows of coal. Let's see how much coal it actually came back with after one trip. Look at it go, this little automated tractor. Does it just wait here, like at the truck stop for the... Wait, what happened? It just grabbed it off the thing virtually. So if I look at the crafting bench, it's got nothing in storage, which is fair enough. And yeah, it's brought back an entire row of coal. So can I edit this node in terms of how long? Wait time. 30 seconds. Let's go like 5 seconds. Also, how do I hide all these nodes? X, hide path. There we go. And off it goes again. 5-second wait. And now it's dead. What? Why did it do that this time? Because I edited the node? Wait, it fixed itself. How? What? Oh wow, what a resilient little tractor. If it does that on the other side, it's just gonna fall off a cliff and die forever. I have no faith this tractor is gonna be able to make round trips repeatedly. But we can monitor it and see how it does over time, over the next couple of episodes, I suppose. It managed to bring back a load of coal by itself. But more importantly, we have a bunch of coal in our base. And with a bunch of coal in our base, what we can do is start making steel. We won't do that this episode. We'll set up a new factory somewhere to make steel that makes sense. We'll probably take the coal from over there, bring it around this way with the miners over here. I have set up these 4 miners to combine into a full Mark II belt of iron. So we should be able to grab all the coal, all the iron, turn it into steel and start unlocking tier 4 technology, which will be fantastic for us. Before we end off the episode, let's figure out what that new material we collected was. This thing, summer sloop. Maybe that'll unlock some useful technology for us. Alien technology, summer sloop. That's it. And then there's also this other one on this side, which we haven't seen yet. It's a Mercer sphere. Okay, let's have a look at what that does for us. And we haven't seen this SAM resource either. Cool.
Summer sloop analysis completed.
Alien energy harnessing.
Between battery and conduit.
SAM
Harvesting
fluctuator.
energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to
What?
the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay, that was a bit weird, but sure. Let's have a check in on our little tractor. I feel like it's dead. Has it fallen? No, it's on its way back. I can see it in the distance. Amazing. So it works. Because this thing falls down here every single time. I might just add some more like paths for it to like get back up or something, maybe. Let's just watch it one more time. So we got 4 rows of coal now, and it's come back. Hello, little tractor that looks like Wally. It's got no coal for some reason. Why did it have no coal? What? Oh, unless it unloaded already. Oh, it already unloaded. It had this much coal. Okay, fair enough. So it unloads a random amount of coal every time. And now it drives off the edge again. Why does it do this every time? What the heck? I might just give it another row of this thing to help it out a bit in future so it doesn't keep driving off the edge over here. But that's it. We've finished setting up our first automated truck route. We'll see how the throughput actually goes, and if it's too terrible, we'll just gut this whole thing and replace it with a belt. But for now, this should be fine. Next episode, we're going to work on our steel products and start unlocking tier 4 tech. So if you don't want to miss out on that, don't forget to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.